Hey guys, it's David here, and it is currently day 210. I hope you guys had a fabulous day, and I do hope you guys are doing better than yesterday. But the time is currently 6:02, and it is officially the start of a new week. Feeling a bit sleepy because I had one of the absolute best dreams of my life, and I just got woken up mid-dream. So I'm really tempted to fall back asleep, but I know that there's a lot of things to do this morning, especially like going to the gym. So I'm very excited about that. Which being said, I'm gonna go get up, shower up, clean myself, and I'll see you guys in a few minutes. So guys, the time is currently 6:51. Now, again, about 9 minutes earlier than usual before I depart my house to go to the gym. And today it is going to be the first day back. So I'm going to start off lighter, train about half the intensity I normally would, and just go easy. Let my body readapt to all the new induced stress because it's going to be amazing. But if I go too hard, if I push myself too hard in the first day back, then I'm probably going to injure myself like always. That being said, today is going to be amazing. A lot of goals I want to take up, a lot of tasks I want to finish. And I think the only thing stopping me today from achieving my goals would be the absolutely hot weather. Like currently it's 30 degrees and it shouldn't be this hot in the morning and it only is going to get hotter throughout the day. So I might have to blast on the AC. If not, then I'm going to absolutely burn this weather. That being said, I'm going to go to the gym now and I'll probably catch up with you guys when I come back for meal two. So, guys, the time is currently 8:48. So, yes, finished training much earlier. Hold on, it's not focusing. All right, doesn't matter. But finished training much earlier than yesterday. Not yesterday, than before because, like I said, going a bit easier this time around. Don't want to have another injury happening. But I could say it's amazing. Although I didn't really hit high numbers, which is not expected, I was focusing on my form, technique, which is something I realized I was lacking in because when I was training heavy, I was more prioritized on hitting new numbers, hitting new ranges that I was letting my form just slack off. And really, form is so important because if I want to grow my upper chest and I'm really pushing hard, and yes, I may be pushing hard to hit new numbers, but if I'm really not using my upper chest to push the weight, then am I really going to grow my chest? Probably not. So, that being said, this training session around, I'm going to focus more on the form and technique and then kind of let my ego go out the door because ego definitely kills dreams. That being said, going to have a delicious chicken and rice here. That looks a bit pink, but put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes and nothing won't kill the germs. That being said, today is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm going to start my day off with a 3 hour work block. Talking about work block, I finished reading the book Doing Hard Things. And so I didn't get a new book because I want to revisit one of my old books. I'll grab it right now, which is How to Win Friends and Influence People. Haven't read this in a while, and the book suggests you go back every once a month. Obviously, I'm not that disciplined to do that, but I think I should because in this book has wonders to the human brain and human interaction knowledge. So definitely going to give this another read. And after that, I'm going to just get right into work, produce another automated content. And this time I'm going to hit for speed. I'm going for speed because I'm pretty familiar with how I want my videos to be edited and how I want it to be posted. So really, all I need to do now is focus on efficiency. So focus on how fast I can pump this out. And then after that, I may have a break. If not, I'll probably do a thumbnail and then I'll work on creating a TikTok account to start publishing them online for advertising. But that being said, I'm going to enjoy this absolutely delicious meal and I'll see you guys in about like 3 hours. So guys, the time is currently 2:14. About to have meal two today and we are having no wait, meal three, and we are having some kale, but this time I'm having some prawns, and that's gonna fall out. Prawns and mussels, a bit different than usual. That is because I ran out of beef and it's pretty hot today. We have a lot of frozen mussels and prawns in the freezer, so nobody's gonna eat it. So might as well cook it up. And also going to have been two small apples. That being said, it's been a while since I last ate or recorded because I was just focusing on doing some work. Well, that's a lie because I actually fell asleep after reading. Well, in between reading. I was trying to read, but I couldn't read, so I laid on the bed and just kind of dozed off for a bit. Not sure exactly how long I was doing that for, but I got up, finished reading, and went right into doing some work. Made my automated video. About to send it out now. Is actually downloading. So when that's done, I'm going to eat this food in the background while that's all working out. And after that, I'm going to go on to the next work block, which is going to be make a TikTok account, probably make another YouTube Shorts account, and then condense the content I had made on my videos so I can upload Shorts and TikTok, and that'll be my ways of advertising for now until I found a more productive or efficient way of doing that. But other than that, I think that's how my day will go on for the next 2 to 3 hours. And of course, it doesn't take that long to create an account and start editing your videos. But for someone who hasn't done it before, I'm definitely going to set myself that time range. Of course, I'm going to still set a timer for about 1 hour or 30 minutes just so I could have a time limit to finish that work off. But if it goes into overtime, at least I had allowed myself that bit of gap of some room for error. So that's going to be my plan for the rest of the afternoon. And of course, after that, I do want to allocate myself some time to educate and improve my skills, which is something I realized I lacked in my previous routine, which is last week. I was too busy doing things that I realized I wasn't making some time for myself to actually pursue my other goals, like finding the best optimal way to build muscle and finding other ways to learn about sleep hygiene, etc. Just any other nuances I want to improve my life. I definitely didn't have time to look into it. So I'm definitely going to live about 2 hours a day from now on to kind of just self improve. Also, as I work on creating these automated videos. That being said, I'm going to have this food and I'll see you guys at around 6 or 5 p.m. So guys, the time is currently 5:27. And for the past few hours, I have been creating my TikTok account, but that obviously didn't take 2 hours. What I had been doing though was actually looking through my old pictures through this USB. Now, on there, I found some amazing memories and a lot of embarrassing pictures. And I may put some on the screen right now of what I looked like about 7 to 8 years ago. And I must say, guys, if at any point of my life that I lose hope, if at any point of my life I am unhappy, I will look back at those pictures because I must say I had changed a lot. Not only in appearance wise, but both mentally and how I feel and how I act as a whole person. So I'm just forever grateful of all the good choices I had made till this point to put myself in the position I am sitting here today. And I'm just amazed, guys, because I look totally different. Like I knew I was a fat kid, but I never imagined myself to be that fat. So it is crazy. And plus, me being very immature back then too, definitely was due to my lack of self confidence, and definitely I'll say a good role model also because I was afraid of my dad, so I never really went up to him to ask for advice. I'd rather just figure everything out on my own. But that definitely wasn't the best plan I had as a kid. But now it has been much better. But anyways, I'm rambling on to some pointless stuff. But at the moment, I'm going to have some rice and chicken. And I'm gonna have this, and after that, I'm going to check out the video upload on TikTok, and all I need to do now is convert the aspect ratio to the exact same size as you would on your phone, which I think is 9 by 16. And it turns out I cannot convert that on CapCut because you have to zoom in the video, and that's not something I want to do because that ruins everything out, like my captions and pictures. So I'm gonna do that, and after that, that pretty much wraps up for today because then all the time I have less will be used to perhaps improve my skills and so on and do some market research. But I would say today will have been a tremendous win. And I don't know, it's not finished yet, guys. The day is not finished. So I'll check up with you guys in a few hours. But for now, I'm going to enjoy my meal and just do some laps and stuff. So, guys, it is that time of the day, and we are finishing today at around 7:41. Now, today I could say it was a successful day, although a lot of the tasks definitely did take a bit longer than I had anticipated, which is okay because at the end of the day, although I got distracted, although I wasn't 100% focused, I managed to take off the boxes I want to do. I created my daily content, I created my YouTube account, I uploaded on that TikTok account, sorry, not YouTube account. I created another YouTube channel for shorts, and that pretty much was everything I had envisioned to do today. So, right after this video, I'm going to write down another list of things to do tomorrow. Now, I also want to bump it up just a notch, just so I don't fall into the trap of complacency. Because I realized even though today I had take off all the boxes, I still had a lot of spare time, and that spare time was used unproductively, like looking back at old photos. And although it was very intriguing, it was definitely not wise time spent. So that's the thing, guys. What I realized is if we don't keep ourselves busy, if we don't know exactly what it is we are going to do right after our next task, we are going to fill that free time with whatever is the easiest, whether that's scrolling on your phone, replying DMs, talking to your friend, whatever that excludes work, you will attend to it because work is tedious, work is boring. So we are more inclined to search for that instant gratification. And this is when a habit is not formed. But even though if you have a good habit, you're more inclined to be distracted. So always have your schedule full, is what I'm saying. Obviously, then you guys may say, like, I want my flexibility. I want to be flexible. But here's the thing, guys. If you are trying to break from bad habits, if you are trying to form bad habits, then flexibility shouldn't be your top priority. Your top priority should be focused on how you can get rid of those bad habits, how you can change your environment and make your good habits more inducive to you. But that being said, guys, tonight I am going to have my last meal. Absolutely the most delicious behemoth amount of salmon and rice. Now, as this is going down the hatch, I'm going to probably go on YouTube and find some educational content to watch to rewind my brain. Now, obviously, that is still a part of distraction, but it is better than watching a movie, which is something I was thinking about for the whole day actually, because last night I had a dream that I was watching a movie, that I was doing whatever I want, and somehow that just crossed over onto my conscious mind today. So I was thinking about just watching a movie, just relaxing. But obviously, that is the sole bad behavior I'm trying to eliminate out of my life. So the next good thing I could do is educate myself. But obviously, instead of reading, watch a podcast or something that could help me out in whatever way I seek. But that being said, I hope you guys had learned something from this. But if not, like always, I'll be here for you guys tomorrow. But until then, good night.